what's not talked about is
Jaylen Brown.
I mean, you took the word
Bro,
right
off the court.
bro. Off the court, Jaylen Brown might be like one of the
Mega mind.
He walk his own path. And shout out
Yeah.
to Frank Michael Smith. He had like a dope Instagram reel that we about to check out.
Yeah, let's check
but
it
like,
out.
yeah, check this out about Jaylen Brown. A lot of this stuff I didn't even know.
Brown's resume might be the most ridiculous in NBA history. There is a reason NBA scouts were downgrading him when he came out of Cal because they felt he was too smart. Back in high school, Jaylen Brown was Mr. Georgia basketball, but he also graduated at the top of his class. He chose Cal, an academic school, over blue bloods like Kentucky and Kansas. Immediately upon arriving, he enrolled in graduate level courses and made the varsity chess team. He also learned multiple languages like Spanish and Arabic. Despite him also being Pac-12 Freshman of the Year, his brain freaked out scouts. When Boston took him 3rd overall, the pick was widely graded as one of the worst in the draft. None of it ended up mattering. At 22 years old, he became the youngest VP of the NBA Players Union, and then he really started cooking. He was named an MIT Media Lab Fellow and became the youngest person ever to lecture at Harvard.
That's crazy.
NASA wasn't to be outdone, though. They offered him an internship in 2021. A year later, he made his first finals, and in 2023, he was up for the largest contract in NBA history. This was absurd. While he and his agent were in the middle of negotiations, Jaylen was teaching a robotics session at MIT. Despite crazy expectations, he's lived up to the contract. Now, I'm not sure when he started learning or how good he is, but just as the cherry on top here, he also plays piano and guitar.
That's so tough.
Hey, he got to be like one of the most cerebral human beings. I can't even say the word.
Yeah.
He got to be one of the most cerebral human beings I think we've ever seen in the NBA off the court.
But he don't look cerebral.
He don't.
Yeah, he do.
He don't. I mean, not to me. Like when I see him hoop, not when I see him carry himself and how he
that's
talk,
what I'm saying. Like if you
absolutely.
watch him after the game, he's just looking real. And the good thing about it is, since we've been on the subject of it being Father's Day and stuff like that, my son Trey, he just had his birthday. He's aspiring to be an NBA player, and obviously he has his dad as a role model. But another current player that I would just want him to take a real look into is someone like Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
And not just because of his athletic ability and the skills that he has on the court, but what he's doing off the court. He's learning by one of the hardest languages to learn in Arabic. He's playing chess. Like he's the head of the chess team.
which is crazy. Why you in college hooping?
Yeah, MIT. Like all these things he's doing, and then remember we talked about that science mixing in with, math and religion and all that stuff. It's like he's tied a lot of that in.
He had an internship at NASA, bro.
That's what make his value so high as a player, though. When they invest that much to make him the highest paid player.
So he's the Celtics' best player, huh?
Is that what you saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So wait. So you saying Jaylen Brown over Jayson Tatum?
Come on, man. Look, this man finna go to space with NASA.
No, I'm talking about on the court.
On the court, too. But what?
So when you played the Celtics, what was your experience like playing against Tatum and Brown? The experience.
So when I did play, I think at the time I thought Tatum was like, he was just so nice. But then I'll look up and I'll see Jaylen Brown. He'll have 25. You know what I'm saying? So I just think now it's his time. It's like, but it was all calculated.
Yeah.
Is it like a 1-2 punch? Like what type of 1-2 punch would you compare it to the early 2000s?
1-2 punch. Ooh, I would say
Who
like
they remind me of?
That's what I'm saying.
a really good
It's hard to
version
compare them,
of T-Mac and
Vince.
Mm.
They didn't play defense though.
But
Not trying to be disrespectful to T-Mac and Vince. They were great offensively, but they didn't play defense though. Like Jayson Tatum is a good defender, but Jaylen Brown is one of the best.
Yeah.
Like he arguably could have been on all defensive team.
Yeah, but that's why I'm making that comparison because you got all four of those players are offensive juggernauts. Westbrook and KD.
I mean, I get it when you mean like two good guys on the same team, but
I know the only reason I'm saying T-Mac and Vince is because they both have this athletic ability where they could score, jump over people, finish around the paint.
I get that.
So that's the reason why I'm using those two guys because they're both athletic. They can score at will.
I know the comments not gonna like this at all, and I'm not like saying that they're. I know.
I think I already know.
But it's the only combination I can think of. Two
LeBron
wing
and
players.
D-Wade.
No. It wasn't that. It's actually crazier than LeBron and D-Wade. But that might be a better comparison. Because I was about to say Jordan and Pippen. Just because they two wing players that can both play both sides of the ball, they can both score the ball well, even though
Jordan and Pippen.
Yeah, Jordan and Pippen. Like I said, I know whenever you bring up Jordan, I know it's touchy, but they're just really two good
who's Jordan
wing
and who's Pippen?
That's the thing,
That's-
right?
that's-
I
that's
don't know.
I don't know.
No, I know what it is. It's Kobe and Powell.
Hell no.
Man, Jersey got to lead it. Jersey lead the building. He said,
Let me explain myself though.
But I know comparison is
Is
thing
it-
for all joy. We're
is
just
it-
doing it for conversation's sake.
Brown is a wing, right?
Yeah.
And what's Tatum?
Technically, he a 4,
He's a 4.
but he really
Who
a
a
wing.
4?
Tatum
Tatum
plays
is a
4.
4.
Tatum.
He
Yeah.
plays on the
in
outside.
this series,
I
he a
know
four.
he's not a 4.
He's not a 4,
on
but he
paper,
plays
what he's playing right now
as a
is
stretch
4.
4. He plays
Yeah.
stretch
Tatum.
forward.
But I'm not doing Kobe. Nah,
Kobe
and Marcus
ain't
Ain't
Gasol.
Tatum 6'8"?
No, no.
You got to go 2 wing guys. So like I said, like T-Mac
First of
or
all,
Vince.
Tatum would have loved what I said. 'Cause you know how he is with Kobe.
Yeah, true, but it's just not true.
He gonna watch this and be like, yeah,
Brian
I
and
knew
D-Wade,
it.
I just don't see that. But like a Jordan Pippen, not like a lesser
Jordan and
version.
Pippen?
A lesser version. They're
Okay,
not as
so-
good as Jordan
so-
and Pippen.
Okay, but
If for comparison,
I got it. I know what it is. And I'm leaving.
Okay.
Carmelo and Stoudemire.
No.
You see, he got to go.
That's
You
smart.
really got to go
A
for
3
that
and a
one.
hell,
4.
bro?
A 3 and a
Carmelo?
4.
No,
Are you
bruh.
serious?
What you
Carmelo
mean?
and
Hell no.
Amari?
These are guys that played. Both of them played good defense. Like Carmelo and Amari. That's no.
Melo is
Amari
Melo
is
and
posting up, facing up.
Yeah, what do you?
These guys are playing on the wing. They creating offense.
Melo is Tatum.
Hell no. That move out of pocket, bro.
Move
crazy.
Move.
So wait, hold on.
Hell no.
Who is that disrespectful to, Melo or Tatum?
All 4 of them.
It's disrespect. Yeah.
To all 4 of them. You
Everybody
can't even
who
compare,
involved
like
is bad, bro.
Amari. Who is Amari?
Jaylen Brown, it gotta be. He said Melo Tatum, so he said
Yeah,
Amari.
so it don't make
Jaylen Brown ain't
sense.
no damn Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
Dwight and Rashard Lewis.
Hell no.
See, he just
Yeah.
This how the top 75 was named. They used Move. This is what they did. He just started naming. Yeah, it's Move,
It's not
man.
about. You can't compare.
Move, that's
you
not-
can't
it's not
compare.
right, bro.
It's just like when you say Luka and Kyrie. Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Move.
Yeah.
Move did the
I'm
top
gonna
75,
stick
man.
with
Let
either
me find out.
Vince T-Mac or like a lesser degree of like a
Harden and
like-
Westbrook.
see, he just keep going.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Harden and Westbrook.
I'm naming
Okay,
similar.
okay.
They duos that's similar that have both the same impact. You don't know who going
Would
to
you say?
attack
Would you say
first.
like a? They're better than this duo, but I remember when Danny Granger and Paul George were together.
Danny Granger? Let's go.
Like a Danny Granger, Paul
you
George.
leave me hanging.
Oh shit! I ain't see. I'm looking over
Every
here.
time I
Because
try-
he know.
Every time I
He
try
know.
to give respect to Danny Granger, niggas leave
I'm
me
fucking
hanging.
Danny Granger.
Danny Granger and who?
PG. Paul
But
George.
PG was coming
early
as a
years in
6-man.
Indiana.
PG was a 6-man though.
Early
at
years
first.
Indiana.
And you
like,
saying that's
like I
similar-
say, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum are better than this duo. I'm just trying to think of what were 2 good wing players that played together. Indiana was just like, Boston in a way of it was a blue collar town. They played
young
defense.
Vince and young Tatum. Okay, you got Tatum is Vince Carter.
Yeah.
And T-Mac is Jaylen Brown.
I like it. They just didn't play as
Think
good as
about
that
it.
team. For
Jaylen
comparison's sake, it'll work.
Brown worked out with T-Mac.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't? That's the reason why. I'm using that comparison because T-Mac actually, him and Jaylen spent time in the gym
Yeah.
together. So that's where he learned some of his one-on-one moves and stuff like that.
All right, just to end it off.
Yep.
Best duo, NBA history.
Oh,
The
shit.
best duo in NBA history.
Best duo in NBA. I mean,
Best duo in NBA history.
see, this is where y'all get me fucked up. 'Cause
Kobe and Shaq.
If y'all want me to be politically correct, that is not who I am. I
Kobe.
ain't about to say Kobe and Shaq or I'm
Oh
saying
wait, I thought you were gonna say Jordan and Pitt, Kobe and Shaq.
Who is okay?
Cause
So
you got best and you got favorite. So I'm gonna tell you the best gotta be Mike and Pippen. It gotta
Oh,
be
he
the
ain't
best.
say I
I said best. They ain't my favorite.
But you know you want to
Okay,
say
so who your
LeBron.
favorite?
Say it.
My favorite duo?
Yeah.
My favorite duo all time was Kyrie and Bryant. And Kyrie was like, I mean, Bron said himself, shout out to the Bron podcast, but he was talking to JJ. He's like, yo, bro, like, sometimes I get jealous when I just running mate no more. Like, when they played together, do y'all remember when they came back 3-1, but they had 41 apiece coming back from 3-1? Like, they was literally dropping 40 together in games. They was combining for 80 points in games, bro.
Greatest duo.
That shit was crazy.
Greatest duo all time, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic.
Man,
now listen. Tell us who the best duo. Tell us who the best.
Man, listen.
Tell us who the best duo.
The best duo, NBA duo all time. I'm going with Kobe and Shaq.
Magic and Kareem.
I gotta go. Ooh, that was a good duo.
Magic,
that was a good duo. But I like Kobe and Shaq because they brought a lot of flair to the big and the guard duo.
Yeah.
They made it popular, the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, growing up, my dad made me watch a lot of Penny. I like Penny and Shaq.
Now,
I
you know
love
what's
Penny and
crazy?
Shaq.
Growing up, I really never watched Shaq. I was a Penny fan.
Me too.
I was a Penny fan because he had the commercials with Lil Penny.
Yup, with Chris Rock.
Yeah. So I loved, that little duo. And then when I first started seeing the Shaq and Kobe duo for real was the 76ers versus the Lakers in the finals. I was in
AI to step over.
11th grade.
Yep.
You know what? I'll change my jump.
This nigga about to say something.
Nah.
Hold up,
you said
every time they talk about me, saying I'm switching up, he is admitting.
I ain't switching.
He is admitting. He just said.
I ain't switching on the team though.
Okay.
But look,
I never switched on the team neither.
Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
That's a good duo.
That's a great duo.
Who's the most
it was
underrated?
3 of them.
Who's the most? Yeah, that was a trio.
It was a trio.
Oh,
Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and KG.
Who's the most slept? Well, like, what's one of the most slept-on duos in NBA history?
Jameer and Dwight.
For real.
Or Rashard and Dwight. You could say.
Nah, it would be Jameer and Dwight.
No, Rashard was the All-Star.
Me and
For
Jameer.
real?
Jameer was the All-Star 1 year though.
It was shot. Well, shoot.
Rashard was 2 years.
Me and Hito was underrated too now. People ain't talk about our connection.
I mean, it was cool, but I like you and Jameer. I like you and Jameer more. I thought you and Jameer was more.
Me and Jameer,
it was solid. I thought you and Jameer was solid more than Turkoglu was cold, but I thought you and Jameer. But the year that AI played with Melo for the Nuggets, man, that was one of the coldest duos, bro. That was some exciting basketball, bro. Then they got AI up out of there for Chauncey. AI went to Detroit. They kind of ruined that duo. But that duo of AI and Melo for that short time, they had Kenyon Martin over there. They had J.R. Smith over there.
They had a fire squad.
Chris Anderson over there for a little bit.
They had a fire squad.
Man, that team was cold, bro.